Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Ender Space Kerbal Space Program Science series. Today we will be trying to land on the Mun. I have to use the trick again with the decoupler because I'm again having issues with the heat shields. Sorry about that, I bumped my mic. I actually just got a new mic set up. So comment below what you think of the audio. Instead of using a headphone, the microphone that's from my headphones, I got gaming earbuds, which have a built-in microphone like a headset mic. So I hope that the audio is better. I know it's not a great design. It's been a while since I've played Kerbal Space Program before I started the series because I was having computer issues. But so yeah, I'm a little rusty. Normally I would not have put those 4 side engines on, and I would have used the swivel engine on the base. But we are almost on the rocket, and we are done. There it is. I do not have the main engine for the first stage ignited, because it would just have an insane amount of thrust if I did. But I'm also not doing a great ascent because it was not a very stable rocket. This took me in total like hour and 10 minutes to film because it was so laggy on my end. The footage is sped up at 3 times speed. And it still looks kind of laggy. So if you slow it down to 0.25 times speed while watching, you'll see just how laggy it was for me. Looks like we have already started our gravity turn and we are approaching the sound barrier. My next Kerbal video is going to be a break from this series. And I have an idea that I actually got from, in my opinion, the best Kerbal Space Program YouTuber, Matt Lown, for building a pod racer. And I'm going to do like a Star Wars series. So I'm going to start out probably with either a pod racer or an Imperial speeder, and then do a sand speeder and a few other things that stay on the ground. I'm not going to be able to do those intergalactic ships. Except for maybe trying to remember what it's called. Jedi Starfighter, not the pointy ones, but small the small ones that look kind of like ties, and there was an explosion. I had some issues there. Thought I'd be able to save the ship, but I realized I would not be able, so I just dropped everything. Don't worry, this is not the only mission to get to the Mun. Or is it Mun? Comment below if it's the Mun or just Mun. Like we say the moon, but would we say the Mun or just Mun? Sorry, I'm not used to having a headset like this. I keep bumping it. I tried to use parachutes, but in a minute you'll see that does not go so well. It was very frustrating. Because I've deployed parachutes at speeds like this before. And in a moment you'll see what happens. Parachute was destroyed and I was very annoyed because I've done this maneuver 1,000 times. So I just have to bail and use the EVA parachute. And for some reason when you move forward, it causes you to go down faster, yet when you try and go backward, it causes you to go up. We'll see that in just a minute right before I touch down. I've never been parachuting in my entire life, so if this happens in real life, can someone tell me why? Because I have no clue if it does or not. You'll see it in just a second when I tilt backward. Though I might have already done that, I'm not sure. Yeah, I've already done it. And there's the turquoise water. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or it was supposed to be part of the game. It's just really weird. I just checked the tracking station and delete a few things, and then I just cut right to the launch. For some reason, even though in the settings I had respawning on, not respawning, reverting flight on, it won't let me revert. Pretty similar ascent, except we are not going to start the gravity turn until after. And I'm sorry that the audio, there's no rocket engine noise. The audio that I recorded while playing, when it was sped up, it didn't speed up correctly and was not aligned with the footage. As you can see, we had a slight issue. I was not actually rotating this fast. The footage was at 3 times speed. Eventually I get it fixed. I think this is the last full rotation I do anyway. Comment below if I should do Star Wars in my next episode for Kerbal Space Program, or if I should do one more episode in this series. Though don't comment until the end of the video so you know exactly what happens. Now that we finally are facing the correct direction, I just try and burn. Sorry, it's really early in the morning for me. I'm trying to record the audio early in the morning so I can get it posted later in the day. Probably be posted by 10, 11 o'clock. Because right now it's only about 9:20. So I'll probably have it posted by 10, maybe 11. We'll see if future me decides to edit that out or not. Because currently all I've done for the editing is done the cuts and the fades and sped it up, which might be all I'm gonna do, but I might do some more stuff. Sorry about that, I was having trouble sleeping last night. The cicadas are driving me crazy. Now I'm just trying to get into orbit. When I was recording the video, I was just not in the mood to do 50 different takes and keep retrying. Because what I had for these 19 minutes of footage took me over an hour to film, and I was not going to do that again. I'm probably gonna try this mission again, not on camera, just not doing any science, just to see if my brain can remember how to do a proper MUN mission and properly do stage separation without the rocket blowing up. That is pretty much it so far. Just moving my microphone a little bit because it kind of fell. Like, not fell, it's one of those little bendy things, but it started to straighten out. Probably gonna cut the next part out. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out. So I decided to cut the footage there. That's why there is a slight pause where I don't talk at all and you don't hear any noise because I stopped recording. And then I cut the footage, deleted a small part, and now I am already in orbit around MUN, or the MUN. I just quick saved, so if I did fail, I would be able to get back to this point, or like I didn't have enough Delta V to get home. I would just load back into that spot if I didn't have enough Delta V and head straight home, or if I crashed, or I knew I would not make the landing. Just quick load and go back to that point. Something strange was actually happening. That's a little bit lower than I normally start my burns, though I also usually have a lighter spacecraft. And this happened. It would not let me load. So yeah, Jeb is now dead. I will revive him in a future video. But thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.